We've never done PowerPoint before.
I think I should start by telling you from table topics what my hat seems to be in life. And it seems to be that I will see life from a different perspective, from a slightly strange perspective. And so I jump to the defense of gentlemen like our Sergeant at Arms here, because my job in life is to just stand with those people and defend them to the end. That having been said, I wanted to show you a little bit about my early life and how my father tried to sculpt my entry into the movies, because he was a director and films and TV and advertisements. So I went through my scrapbook and I found various photographs, and I thought I would give those to you. Now this might look like a very straightforward scene. There I am in my mother's arms. Until you realize that this was about 30 seconds before my first flying lesson. Yes, that's right. Michael Jackson was not the first. My mother started that dangling a baby out of a window, and fortuitously I was a copious eater, and so as a result I always wore at least 3 diapers. And that was fortuitous, because when you're dropped from that height you bounce.
Oh my God, you dropped.
It seems to be a tradition in English homes where you have a member of the family part of the RAF. You always have this this desire to get you airborne. And it was my first lesson in some sort of skill in life, how to bounce from a window.
Oh my goodness.
Here you have me, and this was my father's attempt to introduce me to cross-dressing. It actually had a practical application because, again, because of my vast consumption of liquids, even though I wore 3 diapers, the wet patch around me would spread considerably, and that's why the dress, and so it sort of covers a good area around me. You can see that rather strange, poignant smile on my mother's face where she realizes what's going on. My brother in this movie, in this picture rather, for some time was being taught Shakespeare, and because we didn't have a skull, he would walk around with this ball all the time, reciting lines, and he has that rather pained Thane of Denmark type look about him all the time, and he lived with that. It has scarred our family, let me tell you. This was, I didn't quite understand. My father had us running through the shallows at the seaside. Every time we went down there, he would have us run up and down the beach, up and down the beach, up and down the beach. And he said it was preparation for the movies. And I didn't realize what good preparation it was until they started filming Chariots of Fire. And we all applied, but only my elder brother there on the left, Malcolm, managed to make it into the movie. He looked good in white.
Which one are you?
I'm the laggard behind being present. Yes.
Censor.
There is no way I could get through the family history without showing you this one. We actually had been being prepared for a suntan cream commercial. But then this offer came in to do a poster for the Roman Catholic Church, and how could we turn that down? To this day, I am able to touch my toes. It was a wonderful memory. Now, this coming one actually is special because we would be entered by my father into various advertisements, and there was a car in England, a Morris car, and their main marketing theme was comfort. How comfortable was this car? There was no part of this car that was not comfortable. None whatsoever. And to prove it, the three of us were conscripted to put this idea of real comfort into the minds of the English populace.
This is too much information.
Now, what you don't understand is we'd been out in the cold for a long time. That's my excuse anyway. And let me tell you, there are things that you don't realize early in life, and one of them is that there are things more painful than getting your tongue stuck to a cold pole. There was snow and ice on either side there, and it took my mother with a kettle of hot water to free us from that precarious position. Now, for some reason, this was all supposed to prepare us for parts in the movie, but unfortunately, it was a total failure. Madam Toastmaster.
Full exposure.
What kind of movies
More than we ever wanted to know.
Yeah, what kind of movies were you being prepared for?
Okay, let's write the comments.